Good morning. In this session, we are going to know about the output tags in Visual Force. That means you have a different components are there. That means previously you discussed about the different page components, page blocks, page block section, page block items. Like that, you discussed different component, and then input component. Already you discussed about the different input component, input text, input field. Like that, you discussed a different component. Now we are going to know about the different information regarding the output output tags. Here, what are the different tag output tags as well as the form tag? Automatically, you know the form tag. Here, what are the different output tags? The output tags for the first one here is a output text tag. Output text tag. What is the output text tag? Here, this particular output text tag display the text on a Visual Force page. That means it will display the text on a different format. Visual Force page. That means that for this purpose you are using the this particular output text tag. Here text in Visual Force page can be customized using CSS style. Different styles are there. Here cascading style sheet style. With the help of cascading style sheet or style, you can customize. And then you have another one, output label. Label in the sense label is a some name. For example, you have a some label information. That means this particular output label tag used to provide a label or name to the controller method in the Visual Force page. That means it will provide a some label information. And then coming to the another important one here is a input field tag. Here, what is a field tag? If you want to field tag binding some information to the standard objects or custom object. Here, this input tag is used to insert a Salesforce object. This particular not an input tag. That means I'm going to get the output tag. Output field tag. That means it will displace, not used to inserting. Display some information. Display some Salesforce objects like a standard objects or custom object. Previously, it displayed some information from the standard objects or custom objects. For doing that information, you will use a output field tag. Another important one here is a output link tag. Here, what is the need of this output link tag here? To create a URL. If you click the link, directly goes to the particular website. For creating that information, we will use these different tags. That is something about the this particular tags. That means you will go to the Salesforce. How can you log into the Salesforce? Go to login.salesforce.com. Here, click on you provide username and password. Then the environment appears like this. Here, if you comes to the sales having the different object. These are all called as a object, an account object, the contact object, opportunity object. Like that, you have a different objects are there. I want to create a go to home. I want to create a new page. How can you create the new page? By using URL. I'm working on URL. For example, go to home. Here, I'm writing some information. Apex slash, here that's apex slash name. Give a name, output tags. Let us assume output tags for remembering. Let us say output tags. Okay, save it. Click on output tag. It's a new tag. It's a new program, new Visual Force page. That's why the output tag does not exist. Create new page. Create a page as an output page. Yeah, it will appears like this. Here, remove this one. No need this one. Here, the first tag here is a page tag. Here, under the page tag, you will write anything here. Here, first thing here is a output text. The first and tag here is a output text tag. Output text tag. What is output text tag? To display text on a Visual Force. Here, for displaying the text, you use first tag. Before using this tag here, better to use if you use any input tag. That means I'm going to use some of the input tags for completing the task. That's why I'm taking the form tag here, fx colon form. Use form tag here. That means it provides a before paging. That means I am taking the form tag, and then I am going to use the output text tag. How can you use the output text tag? Here, if you press here, nothing to display, nothing to display. I want to remove the sidebars. Show header information. Show header equal to false. Yeah, it removes the header. Yeah, it is here. I am going to display something here. Yeah. First thing, first tag. What is the first tag here? Output text tag. Here, apex colon output. Here, if you have a output text tag, output label, output panel tag. We will discuss later, and then output field tag. In the next session, I am going to discussing that one. Here, first, I am going to discussing about the output text tag. Here, what is the output text tag? Here, this particular output text tag used to display a text or information. Here you have a different types of attributes are there supported by the output text tag. One is a dir attribute, another one is id attribute. That means you may apply the id also. Previously you applied the id, and then value attribute, label attribute. Like that, you have a different kinds of attributes I am using for the output text tag. Here, for the what are the attributes here? You may write the id. Id is a string. That means differentiate from the other one. For example, the id here is a O1, let us assume, and then that particular id here, and then other one is here is a value tag is there. That means here for this particular text tag, I'm going to writing some information. Here for the input, you should must take the value tag as a binding value. Here not like that, you may take any value. This is new output, let us assume. Here in this way we save this one. It displays the information like this. Display the information new output. This is a one way of representing the output. Here the second way here is a representing the output. Here for example, paragraph tag is there. The paragraph tag, this is second, let us assume, second way representing the output. Yeah, in this way also you may represent the output here and tag. That means if you save this one, it will representing the values in this way. Yeah, here if you want to representing that information, you may use the braces br tag also, br tag, and then br tag. This is a one way representing the output information, and then another way of representing the output information is there. Here where we are representing by using label also. For example, apex colon output label. Here you have a output label is there. Here under this label you may write something here. For example, value equal to, write something. This is third way. Third way representation. Let us save this one. Do you know the difference between the, yeah, this is the third way representation. Here for example, you know the difference between the label and then, that means you required difference between the label and the name. For example, if you comes to here, yeah, come here. Salesforce. Here, these are all called as a name. For example, name of the account. For example, if we click here, this is called here. For example, go there. Yeah, not like that. Here, it is account tab. Here, under the account, there is a label is there. Account tab. Not like that. That means if you go to the view field information, at the time of view field information also, you will have the some detailed information. Not here, not showing anything for the, that means in this way you will differentiate the label as well as the name. Here, that's why it is a, this third way representation is a one type of label information. In this way you will represent the output field. Not only this way, here fourth way representation also there. That means for displaying the output information, you have a another representation. I'm not taking the value here, I'm not taking any id here. After that, I'm not taking any attribute here. Here, this is fourth way representation of output. This is called here fourth way representation. It shows the output like this. Here, anything here. The first way representation, second way representation, both are similar. But here, under the value, I'm taking the representation. Here, this one is a text field. For the text field, that means angular brackets. After angular bracket, I am writing something here that is called here field. That means the fourth way representation here. This is called here fourth way representation here. And then under the item set, that means if you want to do item, you required some field. For example, if you take the Apex page block. If you take the page block, here under page block, there is a, I'm going to write some section here. Under page block, I'm going to writing some section here. Let us assume Apex colon page block section. Here under the section page block section, under this page block section, you will write a some item, page block item. Here the item, for example, I'm going to writing something here, Apex colon page block item. Here I am using the one item here. The item, for example, you may write here also displaying something here. That means under this item, you will write a output box, output information. Here, for example, apex colon output field, apex colon output text, here apex colon output text. Under here, this is fifth way representation. Yeah, here you may represent this one is a another way representation. That means by taking some boxes, that means this is called here page block. Under the page block, there is a page block section. That means you may provide a name for the page block. Here, for example, you may write any name or value equal to name like that. That means you may represent this information in a columns. Under this one, you may write the, this is a fifth way representation. Here, for example, under page block section, I'm going to writing another one, another way representation here. This is a fifth way representation. For example, I'm going to writing the student number. Let us assume student number. Here, if you write like this, it's display here. I want to display under the fifth way representation. That means I want to represent that information in a fifth way. How can you do here? The columns equal to here one. One indicates that one after another it will display the information one after another. Here there is a student name is there. I need a placeholder. Um, how can you get the information by using input tag? Here I want to get the input tag here. How can you represent that input tag for this one? For example, under the item page block item, I'm going to write in the input tag here. Here apex colon the input tag input text. You may use anyone here. Input text. Input text. How can you use the input text here? The input text here you may apply the id equal to. Now I'm not doing anything here. Under here input text, under the input text, okay, I'll leave it, no problem. Yeah, it displays in the like this. Here this is a way representation. That means if you use two fields, for this one I'm going to use the two fields of data. For example, I'm going to representing the fifth way. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to remove this one. Fifth way representation, that is called here fifth way representation. And then I'm taking the value here is a 2. The columns values here equal to 2. Yeah, here the student number here. That means you may write the any number information. In this is called here another way representation by using items. Here comes to the another one. Again there is another representation for this one. You will display the data from the. Yeah, I want to display the data from that means I'm closing this page block also. Yeah, yeah, on the page block I'm going to writing some output text. Output text, often you write the output text here from the account. I'm going to getting some data from the account. How can you get the data from the account? Apex colon here I'm going to writing some information. Here which type of information I'm going to write? Output text. Output text. Here in the output text here I'm taking the value. Here I may use the any value here. I may take the value. You have some parameters are there. Value here is an object. Here I'm going to getting some information, binding some value. Here how can I bind the values here? If you want to bind the value from here, you may use these brackets explanatory mark. Here you may use the any binding information. 5 plus 6, let us assume 5 plus 6. It will display the result. Yeah, it will display the result as a 11. That means in this way you may apply the binding information here. That means you will get the result from the 5 plus 2. I want to bind the data from the account information. For example, I have a account is there for the Salesforce. Or for example, I want to get a data from here. Here how can I get the data from here? You have some field related information is there. For example, account, the account is an object. Here this from this particular object I'm going to get a field data, field records. Here how can you get the field records? Here from the name. For example, I want to get a field name. Yeah, for example, account field name. If you want to add account field name, that means if you want to get the data from the some other object, or either custom object or standard object, you may use the controller, standard controller. Here the standard controller is there. Here what is a standard controller in this case? Account. Account. The standard controller here is a account. From the account, I'm going to display some information here. Here what is the information? Account dot name. You may copy and paste it. Account dot name. Account dot name. Here nothing was displayed. Why? Because nothing was displayed. I need to get the record. For example, on particular record, I need to get the record. For example, this is a one record information. Let us take any record information. For example, any record information here. This record information, the record information is United Oil Gas. Then account name is a United Oil Gas. The customer number is there. That means I want to get this United Gas UK. How can you get that information? You have to bind with this number. You have to bind that one. Here nothing was displayed. That means if you write this one question mark id equal to, paste it, then it displays the account name. The account name in this case Island Gas. Yeah, the United 11th United. That means you may give the page break, no problem. br slash page break. Yeah, you will have the United Oil and Gas UK. That means it will display the values here. That means I want to display the another name. For example, name I displayed, and then I want to display some any information. Industry. The industry I want to display. The industry here. That means you have to take the names from the these field names. Industry. For example, same thing I'm going to writing. What is the industry? Here the name, instead of name I'm going to writing the industry. That means in order to eliminating the error, I'm taking copy and paste the industry value. Here copy and take the industry value. Yeah, it displays the oil. And okay, take a one break. The industry here is a energy industry. Yeah, that means in this way you will display the some of the information from the standard object. What about the custom object? Here previously I created a one object. For example, you have a college information system application. You have a college information system application, and then I am having the data like this, student data. I want to display the student data. Otherwise I want to display the employee data. I want to display the employee data. Any data here. I want to display the department data. Here let us assume I want to display the student data. How can I display the student data? Here remove this one. That means no need this one. Here I'm going to for doing that one, you should take the field values. Here under the field values you are having the, this is API name. This is called here object name. This is called here standard controller name. From this standard controller name you will get the result. Here for doing that one, okay, I think you understand about the standard controllers. Here I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to apply the custom value, the custom object data. I'm going to get the custom object data. Here the standard controller. What is the standard controller here? The standard controller here is a student underscore C. That means I'm going to getting a data from the custom object. But the custom object as well as the standard objects comes under the standard controllers. If it is a class, it comes under the ordinary controller. If it is a more than one class, you have a class a controller extension. Here, that is a way representing the extension. Here, there is a standard controllers are there. Here, I want to get the data from the this custom object. Here, the object name here is a student one. Here, that means I want to display the data. Here, if you click on here, some error is there. Okay, okay, output field. Nothing was displayed. Yeah, I want to get the information. That means it's not a, it is a account related information. I want to get the student related data. Here, the student data in this case, I want to get a student two, or otherwise, if you need another one. For example, 15th record. In the 15th record, 15 Rama, fee 600, department 20, marks equal to this information. I want to get this information. That's why I am taking this ID. I am taking this ID. From this ID, only you will get the result. Here, not doing anything. Yeah, I display the information here. That means I am going to displaying the information, the student details of 15. Here, how can you display that information from this object? Here, from the standard object, I'm going to getting the information. Yeah, come here. Come here. For example, that means you have, I'm going to binding that information. Here, how can I bind that information? The student name, the object name here is a student underscore c. Here, object dot field name, student underscore dot, for example, field name. Here you have a field names are there. Here the one is a student number, that indicates with the help of name I applied that one. For example, that is a student number. Here for the student number, displays the output like this. Yeah, student number 15. I'm going to get in the remaining data. Here, copy here, that means in order to eliminating, that means every time saving the here. For example, student number, student name, and then other one here is a student fees, other one is a student marks, other one here is a student information. That means I want to display the all information for the student. What are the all information here? The student number. Here, for example, department number, the student department number. Here, I'm going to displaying the student department number here. Yeah. Next thing, I want to display in the student fee. Student fee. I want to display in the another important one, student marks also. Yeah, student marks. Next important thing here is a, and then S name, student name. Yeah, control V. That means if you click here, it displays the all information for the student record 15. Here, see here, student number, student name, student department number, everything existed here, one after another. Take a break, more break indicates that apply break here. Again, apply break here. Let us take break. Yeah, it is having some information. It's a student related information, all student related information. Here it displays the all student related information 600. After 600, it's having some related information like that: student name, student number, student ID. like that. It's displaying the all student related information. This is a another way for displaying the. This is a something about the student output field text. Output text. Next important one here is a output field. Here that means label. That means already we discussed about the label one previously. That means output field. Here what is the output field here? The output field tag used to display the sales object, standard object or like that. Previously same whatever may be the work done by the this input field, that information also displaying by the this field. That means I want to remove all information from here. Yeah, I'm going to remove the all information from here. I'm going to apply in the output field value. Here how can I apply in the output field value? Here this output field also getting information from the standard output or standard field used to display the Salesforce object like a standard objects and then custom object. Here I'm going to display in the custom object field information. Here the custom object here is a this one. Just like same, the instead of text I am using the field. For example, apex colon out, output field. Here I'm taking the output field value. Here the value I'm going to binding the value. Here which type of value I'm going to field in the sense getting the information from the standard output. Here binding value, I'm binding the value here, and then explanatory mark. Here the student, let us assume the student, that means this is called here controller, that is called here object dot, for example, name. Let us assume it's displays a number. Here particular number 15, particular 15 number I'm going to display that information. Similarly I'm going to display in the another field related information. For example, student number, student name, student fees. For example, student fee, c dot here dot name. That means I want to get that information. That means in order to eliminating the error, I'm going to copy and paste that information. Yeah, for example, student fee for 15. What is the fee for the student? Here the fee here is a, it's a displaying some error. Why I'm getting the error information? Error, the output field not dynamic binding. Here not dynamic binding, it's not showing anything here. That's why it is not showing that information. Okay, this is where you will, that means this is a one of the way representing the output field. And then other one is a output link. The important one here in this case, output link. Here what is an output link here? For example, apex colon output link. Here take this output link here. For example, here value, here value is an object. Let us assume http colon // www.google.com. That means let me execute this one. That means I need to write some information for the field. Yeah, next I can write that one. Yeah, I'm not displaying anything here. That's why I'm writing some information here. Here, Google page. Save it. Yeah, Google page. That means you required break. You may use the break br slash. Yeah, save it. Google page. That means if you click here, automatically go to the Google page. That means in this way, this is a Google page. In this way, you will perform in the different output tags. Thank you.